Hello, guys and gals, me Mutahar, and welcome to another episode of Dank Web Browsing, Deep Web Browsing, Dark Web Browsing. Got a little bit of that edgy lighting here, ladies and gentlemen, but I figured it's best spent, doing these things in the dark, the weird exploring of the dank web, so to speak. Really, it's not that spooky, I feel like it's got that weird perception of it, but I am kind of delaying things a bit. That being said, as always, the theme is going to be random. So, that being said, let's sit back, relax, and go to our very first website. Temple of the Shama Not. Alright, we're into some good shit when the first word is a fucking temple, right? The very first Astro Shama Not didn't like to be put to sleep during long space journeys, so he stayed awake and got creative. One of the many things he did was he taught the ship robots to play musical instruments so they would jam into the night, which could be a few years between suns. Alright, so it's interesting. What's interesting is we've got an astronaut teaching robots how to play instruments. Like you don't make this shit up, my lads. All right, this is some primo stuff. Let me actually open this up because I'm an old man and I can't read anything anymore. Uh, Learn about the Astro Shama Not and all the music he created by clicking here. All right, well I guess we can do it now. They also got a YouTube channel. Oh hell yeah, we're gonna open that fucking YouTube channel. That's a goddamn truth. We're not gonna confirm a channel sub yet. We've got 42 subscribers going over here. And it seems as though the Astro Shama Not is just making some dank music. So the first upload 9 months ago, and the last upload is 4 months ago. Ooh, that don't look too damn good, does it? But it seems as though you've also got Instagram, like Pinterest and shit. I don't even know what a Pinterest is. Like, I know that a lot of people love it, or a lot of people make it. I could just never understand what a Pinterest was, just like I could never understand what a Tumblr was. But let's go into Astro Shama Not right over here. So what is this? Bringing water and new life to dying planets. All right, so we're going from music to terraforming. I mean, it just goes from every point to point. All right, positive TV for a positive world. You can help support us in all the Earthovision endeavors by using the links below to get to Amazon before you make your next purchase. Ooh, you get that Amazon affiliate link. What do we get to buy shit? Let me see what we get to buy. Mouse pads? Oh, that is some retro shit. Does anybody even still buy mouse pads nowadays? Like, I feel like that's a dying breed, like buying a mouse pad. Uh, then again, I got carbon fiber on the desk, so it's like fucking. Maybe I'm just going hardcore. Maybe I have the ultimate mouse pad, you know what I mean? When your whole desk is a fucking potential mouse pad, sure. But at the same, who buys a mouse pad? I still don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, I got to see the method to the madness. I don't understand. So we go through. We've got T-shirts. All right, okay. We've got T-shirts for everyone. What is that? A fake driver's license? Oh, a membership. Okay, all right. Pay for the membership stuff. And you've also got a Patreon. Man, this site's taking us to all the fucking avenues. I like it. All right, we've got a little Patreon going. Doesn't seem like there's a Patreon that's out there. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to back out of it and go back to the OG website. So you can check a lot more out at Earthovision. I mean, you might as well open up the Earthovision website, see what the fuck they've got going on. Because it almost feels like it's a rabbit hole that kind of keeps on giving, to speak. But while that loads up, that gently steeps, let's go around, look through as much as we can. All right, more Amazon affiliate links. Let's see mission. Okay, mission should be like where we get to see stuff. Our mission is to save lives, our own, others, and the life of our planet. Using healing methods for both physical and mental imbalances, a Shama Not is dedicated to helping others so that on a larger global scale, the body of the planet can also find a healthy balance. Okay, let's see the principles. A Shama Not learns ways to balance the mind from destructive and frustrating attitudes. One can catch oneself and recompose the mental chatter to more enjoyable attitudes and scenarios. The better a Shama Not gets at this, the easier it is to recompose the scenarios of others that are frustrated or out of balance. Let's not fucking lie about this. I'm pretty sure marijuana is involved somehow. A Shama Not is an individual, but part of a global community, dedicated to keeping the planet alive and healthy by starting a healthy self and helping the other beings that comprise the planet to also attain a healthy balance physically and mentally. Alright, we value the inner trait to survive and to help others, the inner trait to help others survive, the inner trait to help the planet survive. So basically, it's good shit, okay? At the end of the day, like, if you disagree with any of this, like, what the fuck do you want? The world to burn and crash? I mean, I guess I can respect your fucking cynicism, but at the same time, they got good values. I'll defend them to the day. I might turn into I might pay the $5 to be a Shama Not cadet. I'm not exactly sure, dude. I haven't had enough to drink yet, but hopefully after a couple whiskeys, my wallet will just be fucking flying into rando stuff. Unfortunately. So, welcome. If you're tired of the violence and destruction on television, try Earthovision, positive TV for a positive world. Ooh, okay. Hmm. Let's view some of this real quick. So let me actually see. Is this like a whole other YouTube channel? It's 15 seconds of imagine a television show that's not filled with violence, destruction, or negativity. Okay. And this is on a channel with 433 subscribers. A healthy program that won't destroy your mind or your planet. The show is finally here. Earthovision. So basically, positive television. All right, that's kind of a tall order. It almost feels like I'm watching some PBS shit. Is this like an ARG, dude? This feels like I'm. As humans finally evolved from the created animal, lost in a world created around us, to a creating animal in a world we created, we soon find the balance our ancestors strive for. We also, on the side, get to conquer the dilemma of good and evil by choosing construction over destruction. I mean, this is like some deep shit. I mean, I'll say it. In the meantime, enjoy your shamanistic journey as your planet, and it will enjoy the healthy changes felt inside the self, which starts with recycling and cleaning up the environment, ends up with the meaning of life, a purpose, and a balanced feeling of oneness. A future where you can proudly declare, I am an official Shama Not. Well, you know what? Fuck me, Tinder boys, because I am an official fucking Shama Not. Boys and girls, you've heard it right now. Muda, I'm a fucking Shama Not. It might just be a fucking cult. It kind of almost sounds like it, but I don't give a shit. Their values are on point, and the membership is only $5. I could pay $100 for light. Wait, that's a fucking shit tier deal. Hold on a fucking. If the 20-year membership is $50, I mean, am I really gonna be a Shamanot for 20 years? Fuck it, I might as well buy the lifetime. Fucking, where's my goddamn wallet? Oh, Meditech. Oh boy. You know, when you got that top secret stamp, you're into some fucking crazy god tier memeage, am I right, boys? The United States technology is 2,000 years ahead of the world. I'm glad I got to drink before I read that, so I'm not spitting all over my fucking equipment. Do you actually think the state-of-the-art weapon systems are published in military magazines? Do you actually think the only weapon systems we have are the antiques we'll sell to the Arabs? Do you actually think the primitive nuclear weapons, junk hypersonic missile jets, and the other assorted scrap metal can have any effect whatsoever on a ship, base, or city protected by a Tesla shield? Okay, all right. Well, you know, you introduced a couple new concepts to me. Yes, I used to think that the military weapons the United States has was god tier, but seems as though the United States is 2,000 years. You know, fuck it. This is what I never get, dude. We got like more than one superpower in the world, right? Like you got China, you got Japan, you got France, you got the United Kingdom, you know, you got Germany. Like, what the fuck? Why is it the U.S. is only 2,000 years ahead of time, man? God damn. Germans got to stand up to that shit, man. I used to believe in y'all motherfuckers for that engineering prowess. What the fuck? You getting railed? Dude, the Russians got screwed over on Operation Paperclip, bro. The U.S. got the right Nazis back to the States to build shit. I'm just saying. But anyways, let's go down. See, even if you hate me, you learn about some form of history, right? And isn't that better than not knowing at all? I mean, knowing is half the battle, apparently. We warned you. The U.S. Navy's secret space program and Nordic Extraterrestrial Alliance. That looks like the most MS Paint shit I've ever seen in my life. But the United States Navy has a secret space program and a Nordic Extraterrestrial Alliance. I mean, sure, why not? So, Alien Races Secret Russian Book. Okay, I mean, if we're gonna continue on with this, let's look at the secret Russian book for Alamaus. So, they've got, oh, this is a whole YouTube video. All right, that's great. In 2004, I made friend with a Ukrainian guy named Petro that I met completely randomly at a bar by the beach. I was on holidays and he was there with the friends having drinks. Anyways, we started talking with each other and our friendship started like that. He became a regular at my house where our families would get together. In '08, he called me and asked if I wanted to go on a road trip. I said, sure. All right, so they went on a road trip. So they went into a room, or I guess some hotel room. We found 58 boxes full of old documents that look like and books from the time he was a diplomat. Some papers were in Russian. Some were even from the USSR times. I mean, that's almost fucking one and the same, my friend. Jesus Christ. Petros started reading, translating some of them, and we realized that they were a lot of interesting, intriguing, and even top secret docs. So yeah, apparently the Russians had an alien dossier. All right, I mean that's crazy. Nordic aliens are as evil as the reptilians. The harvest of humans is coming. Do not get on the ships. I mean, their ships look like fleshlights, but okay. Perfect health with kinesiology and muscle testing. No, no, show me the fucking book. You can't tell me about the goddamn book and not give me the expose on it. I mean, geez, oh my god, it's the actual book. Yeah, open that file, dude. Open that file. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, it's a virtual machine. I'm not scared of anything. Where's your god, right? So here it is. Top secret files. Oh my god. Let's see this. Let's see this shit. Oh my lord, look at that. Look at that. Oh, dude, do you see this? So this is the Kili Tokert. They come from constellation Vela near the star Suhail al-Molif. They grow up to 2 meters high and live up to 200 years. That looks like a MySpace profile picture. That's not fucking real. What the? They can shapeshift and are very hard to detect. All right. They do abduct humans. They are one of the oldest known races. All right, let's go down over here. Um, okay, these are all just rando profile pics. Let's get out of here real quick. More and more and more. The Russians really have this on a lockdown, by the way. I must say, like, they've got everything going down. And this is crazy, right? Like, this is obviously, I mean, here's the thing. In some ways, I'm impressed because they made this. But oh my god, that's not even an alien. Get the fuck out of here. I've seen this shit. That's a goddamn Solarian. That's a Solarian from Mass Effect. Oh my god, dude. You're out of here. That's a fucking Solarian, my guy. All right, that's a Solarian from fucking Mass Effect. I feel like if I scroll down, I'm gonna get like a Tyrion. Oh yeah, the Matri. Look at that. Look at how angry that Alamau looks. The Driest. That dude's woke as fuck. This is retarded, dude. I mean, these are just like common like, and there's hundreds of pages of these, by the way. Like you can keep scrolling down. It's just more and more and more you can look into it. It's the same alien shit. But do I believe any of it? Probably fucking not, let me tell you. Oh boys, kitties are being stolen. This is crazy shit. Lots of missing kids. I swear it's every other day down here in the South when I see someone posting about their missing kid. Usually cute, blonde-haired, light-eyed kids ranging from 6 to 16. I see these on Facebook from families sharing, not on the news. None of these get on the news. I usually see them after a few days, and no Amber Alert is given to them. I've only seen a couple resolutions, usually with the other kids, probably a bit rebellious, but never with the younger ones. I know about trafficking, and I keep seeing more and more missing kids, wondering if the families are getting censored on the Facebook. The other day in Florida, I saw two young girls who disappeared. They both looked similar to each other, not a thing on the news. And several friends had odd incidences in local big stores where folks were following them and their adolescent daughters. Luckily, they were alert. And other stories locally of two cars patrolling their neighborhoods and slowly to look at the kids. All of this going and not a blip on the evening news, just reports on social media. I know folks don't like Facebook, but it is a way to hear local news that doesn't make it to the TV screen. And I guess that's kind of true. I mean, say what you will about Facebook. I fucking despise it, but I guess it allows people to communicate far better than they did before. But at the same time, all I see on my Facebook are stupid quizzes being done. And it's kind of true over here. Like, unfortunately, trafficking is a real thing. Kids do get kidnapped and shit. But the fucked up part about it is that like, yeah, sometimes local news won't even cover that shit, or like at best you'll actually see like a little ticker in the news section, maybe mention it. But and sometimes yeah, the Amber Alert doesn't even get sent through. So this is actually without a doubt true as fuck. So yeah, kids are getting kidnapped. This is not just Ayla Mouse. This is not just what it is, all right? So basically, they're actually blaming it all on pedophiles, kidnapping, and kids like that. So this is a pretty serious topic they're mentioning in Metatech, and that's actually really true. I'm glad that they're exposing that because, yeah, it's a pretty fucking scary world out there, to an extent. But if we all work together and try to combat this shit, maybe it'll make it, just that much more bearable, right? All right, so we're back to the U.S. Tech is 2,000 years ahead of the world. This is kind of what I want to read. All this talk about nuke weapons means exactly zero. The Iranians, Turks, Russians, and Chinese can think and plan all they want. A cow in a barn is still a cow, and the farmer doesn't really care about what the cow thinks. The United States will never, ever tell anyone what their true capabilities are. Guess what? No government in the world tells you. What do you think? You believe the fucking Chinese when they say they don't have like U.S. class weapons? Here's the true facts. Every big country in the world has this shit on lockdown. They just don't say it. I mean, that's kind of what it is. The government spends billions to make the world think that they are just like the world. Okay. Do you actually think the state-of-the-art's weapons... All right, let's go back. We already read these little stinger questions. So what is this? Cities laugh. Google image search radar rings, and you will see Tesla shields being tested. So these are apparently Tesla shields. What? Do you think that the U.S. military would allow any weapon to be sold to any country if they could not deactivate it at will? After so many hours of your smartphone microwave transmitter pasted to your brain, giving you brain cancer and making you blind, do you actually think at all? The USA has unlimited money, unlimited brains, and unlimited technology. Think, use your brain, wake up, sheeple. The United States Space Force has been operational for over 40 years? I don't know if that's exactly fucking true. Does the United States actually have a space force that, I mean, I know Trump was talking about it, but that's like a 2020 story. Is that real? Like, you got space forces and shit? I mean, that's kind of badass. That's some Call of Duty Ghost stuff, my brothers, but like, really? For 40 years, the U.S. had a space command? I mean, I've heard of NASA, but that's a civilian thing. While the countries of the world have been playing with toy jets and bombs for 50 years, the U.S. has been building fleets of space carriers. The information you're seeing in the media is the preparation for the long-awaited disclosure of ultra-advanced technology and answers to the ALMAO question. Oh, so a fucking whistleblower, Phil Schneider, who before they suicided him, I mean killed him, not let's be real, semantics, stated that the black budget was many times greater than anyone could understand, and that for every 12 months on the calendar, government technology advanced 40 years. That's a pretty tall order, you know. For the United States government to be 2,000 years in advance. Okay, I could look at 1,000 years, but 2,000, motherfucker, you should be on other planets right now, brother. Maybe they are. Maybe the United States Space Force is right now raiding another planet, and we wouldn't know. So, anyways, basically, what they're trying to tell you is that the government black book, or the black budget, which is a real thing, by the way. If you don't know anything about the United States black budget, basically what happens is it's a part of income or a part of expenditures that never ever gets listed, or it does get listed, but it's usually like spread in between really, really insignificant departments that trying to trace it is kind of an issue. The USA has total domination of space and time in 1948. Okay. All right, that's a pretty tall order. They control space and time since 48. All right, the USA has total domination of planet Earth 70 years later. Stop worrying about the Russians and Chinese. The Nordics are your enemies. Do not get on the ships. Meditech is a teaching website, not a news site. Okay. So what do you mean, like, not get on ships? Is that like Elon Musk and like Jeff Bezos and like their crazy space shit? Because I'm pretty sure none of us watching here, I don't know. I don't think a lot of people could afford those ships. Let's be real over here. That shit's some expensive crap. So if you're like a billionaire who wants to be probed in the ass, maybe you get the option to it, right? Maybe that is a thing. I don't know. Of course, the more and more you discover, they have shit like reptilians being mentioned over here. Use a black light if you just experienced alien abduction. That's true. But we've already spent a lot of time on this anyway, so we're going to back out and just go somewhere else. I think we're in for a longer Deep Web episode than usual, so let's get out of here and fuck off. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a 1 minute and 3 second video going on, ladies and gentlemen, from that lovely dank web. Putting it above, I would say 3 seconds over the average. Average, I keep 1 minute, because usually these things don't last way longer than that, and usually when they do, they look like Minecraft fucking footage. So, that being said, let's go in and see what we got for a 1 minute dank web video. So let's hit play. WCLF, First Television, Local 50. Oh my god! Dude, wait a minute. Okay, you know what it is? It's a fucking ARG, and we're actually going to watch this video real quick. So this is Local 58. Thank you from the... So basically, this is Local 58 Community Television. It's an ARG, and we'll get into it. So it looks like it's classic TV. You can actually see that from all the tracking, right? And right now... Yeah, I got hijacked, so you got some VCR footage. And it's going through. We send signals to ourselves through their domain. Did we really believe they wouldn't add their own? And then you cut through. As a citizen, you must act now. Oh shit, it's crawling up. What the fuck? He's looking down. Public eye. So he just shifts from place to place. Still life. This is like the dash cam footage, which is from another one of their videos. We'll actually go right into it. Don't touch that dial. More to come. We begin our broadcast day. Oh my god. Local 58, WCLV TV. Thank you for supporting community television. Alright, so let's get this one started. Give me a second. Let me fire this up real quick. For real stuff over here, this is Local 58's actual channel. So it's got about 95,234 subscribers. I hope this is the real one, by the way. So this is actually an ARC series that has been created. It was started around a year ago, where it was a 3-minute, 39-second video footage of dash cam, and as you went through forward into it, is Local 58 contingency, weather service, station ID, shown for children, a look back, real sleep. So I believe since it's 1 minute 4 seconds, it was Local 58, a look back. And if you go to their About section, they've been active for a while. Analog horror at 476 megahertz. Short, unsettling films in the found footage VHS aesthetic from Chris Straub, who basically worked on Candle Cove, Brood Hollow, Iker Falls. So this is some good quality stuff. And if you go into it, you can actually go to more airtime real quick. And in more airtime, I think he has, yes, a full-on Patreon going. So if you want to see more of this kind of ARC stuff, it's right over here. This is actually a really, really good quality ARC. In fact, my boy Ryan, the guy who runs Nexpo, actually has an entire video based on Local 58. So you should go check that one out for sure. But right now there's a couple videos up, and 4 months ago it sort of ended. I don't know if more is being worked on. Probably is. There is a sparse amount of time between these videos. So, you got a year, 8 months, and then 4 months. Maybe we're due for one soon. I'm not sure, but you've got a currently active Patreon right now that you can go to and examine as much as you want. So yeah, Local 58 is without a doubt a actual ARG that we came across. It's pretty cool that we found it on dank web browsing and all that good stuff. So Local 58, yeah, that is VHS horror at its best. So no, it's not just your dank web art project. It's a proper, well-made art project by somebody who knows dank web aesthetic VHS horror, to be honest with you. So that was actually a really cool thing. Really, really cool really, really cool discovery. We got a little bit of a shout out of the way too. Local 58 is awesome. In fact, we'll be looking at this one throughout the stream. I think tomorrow on Monday, yeah, Monday stream, we might actually be looking at some Local 58. So if you want to look at more of this, definitely tune in for tomorrow's stream because there's going to be some badass shit. But that's Local 58 in general. Pretty cool stuff for sure. Definitely really interesting. There's not much more to say to that. It's a creepy fucking ARC, and I'm so glad now that we were able to find it. I've actually been following this thing for a little bit of time. So that being said, though, let's kind of back out and go somewhere else. Ian's Shoelace site. Alright, just when you think you see it all, here's a website about fucking shoelaces. Alright, so bringing you the fun, fashion, and science of shoelaces. Alright, welcome to Ian's Shoelace site. Fun, fashion, and science on the internet's #1 site about shoelaces in the home of Ian Knot, the world's fastest shoelace knot. Okay, what can you tie it super fast? That's some crazy shit. So you can find out more about this site. Yeah, let's actually open that up. I would love to find out more about this site. Who thought that there would be so much technical knowledge and creativity led up to shoelaces? Most people figure they've learned all they need to know about shoelaces in kindergarten. Contains all sort of shoelace information, so basically all this is just sites about fucking shoelaces. The reality is, I must say, that is an interesting website to have. When you have a website dedicated to just this, that is some crazy shit. So let's see, what is it? Lacing shoes, tying shoelaces. Ooh, the granny knot. All right, let's read some of these. These sound exciting. Oh my god, it even goes deeper. Shoelacing methods, bicolor lacing methods, U-lace methods, create-a-lace, 2 trillion lacing methods. Allow me to see it. It hardly seems possible to recite many ways to feed a shoelace through 12 eyelets. So let's look at the mathematics. They did the math. There's 2 trillion possibilities to lace your goddamn shoelaces. You could do it in any way possible. The reality of it is, ladies and gentlemen, it's kind of like the No Man's Sky effect. Like, you know how Sean Murray was like, all the planets, there's like 19 quintillion planets. Yeah, well, when 18 quintillion look exact variants of the other, or say for like one thing different, they're about the same goddamn planet. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I guess we did the math on fucking creating laces. Let's look at other stuff. Tying shoelaces. Most people learn how to tie a shoe knot around the age of 5. Why then would anyone older than that visit a website about tying shoelaces? Because you're just fucking bored and you're recording you visiting shoelacing websites. That could be a thing. Oh, knot ratings? You're fucking kidding with me. They have knot ratings for this? Oh, let's see votes. Let's see top votes. Ian Knot. All right, I want to see what an Ian Knot looks like. Oh my god, it's all properly fucking illustrated. So here's what an Ian Knot looks. All right, so left over right. So you start off like this, then you sort of loop-de-loo it around each other, and eventually you kind of finish it, do one of these, and you create this, the Ian Knot. That's what it looks like. The finished Ian knot is identical to either the standard shoelace knot or the two-loop shoelace knot. And then you can go down to like the reef knot. Okay, let's see what the reef. Oh my, it's all illustrated. I'm actually so enamored by this right now. I think this might be my new favorite website. Just you literally get to read about knots every day. Like I could not have ever thought that there would have been so many different types of knots. It's actually really impressive. What is the Halloween knot? Does it look like a goddamn pumpkin? The fuck is that? That looks like a conduction wire, my guy. What is this? It's not a Halloween knot. That's just out everywhere. God damn. All right, the granny knot. Let's see what the granny knot is. Shoelace knots are usually tied in two stages, starting knot and finishing bow. Each of these stages twists the shoelace slightly. So let's see. This is a normal granny knot, which is a balanced, perfect equilibrium of a shoelace knot. And then the unbalanced granny knot, which is just sort of lopsided anyways. And that's mostly what my knots used to look like, because, bro, you're just trying to get to school, my guy. You got to tie your shoelaces up somehow. All right. He's literally telling you how to spot granny knots. Like, this is literally showing people how to, like, not shame somebody. What the fuck am I reading? Oh my god. I'm legitimately reading a site that teaches you how to shame other people for crappy knot tying skills. If that isn't the fucking future of the world, I don't know what is, dude. Like, this is without a doubt some goddamn beautiful shit that I've read. Symmetry equals security. Here we've got a fucking like flow chart of the granny knots. You're kidding. You have to be joking. This is just too much. It's too much. It's way too much. It's three much. What's the shoelace facts? When were shoelaces invented? No one knows exactly. Like shoes, shoelaces have been around for thousands of years. God, we are going above and beyond. We're absolutely going above and beyond. And the more and more you go down, there's just questions upon questions upon questions. How do you lace your shoes? There are literally trillions of ways. All right. What is a shoe tip? What is your shoelace tip called? The plastic or metal sleeves are called aglets. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we figured it out. They're called aglets. That's what a shoelace tip is. So even if you fucking hate me, guess what? You learned what the tip of a shoelace is called. You want to know something? I'm actually going to back the fuck out of this website and go somewhere else. This is too much. This is crazy. It's a shoelace website, man. Whiter than snow appliances. What the fuck? So it's an appliance store without Jesus. All right. Oh, man. You know when you got Jesus tossed into an appliance store, you're down for some good shit. All right, let's look at that. Got LG questions, comments about your LG products? Well, you can go over here and ask Jesus. So anyways, let's look into this real quick. Quran, ESV, the Message, NAS, but you just fire over it, all right? The only thing is the King James Bible. Run towards that. That's true, man. That's true. But there's a lot of people that are going to be a little tilted when they hear that. So what is this? So he's got appliances. Your smart choice. Economically and environmentally, we service, repair appliances, washers, dryers, stoves, wall ovens, or refrigerators in your home. So what is this? You've got Anderson, Greenville, Easley, Greer, Simpsonville, Malden, Fountain Inn. Is this... Some of these look familiar. I want to say this is like fucking South Carolina or some shit like that. Might actually be. I think it might be South or North. It's one of the Carolinas. I have to be like confirmed on that. It could be, but yeah, if it is from there, it kind of makes sense. Like even if you go into like upstate New York, like you'll see signs where it's like Jesus is watching. There's a lot of Jesus billboards when you're out in like fucking countryside U.S. That is a thing. So what is this? We also sell Rachel's Forever Friend. That is a children's book that help people cope with the death of loved ones. Oh man, dude, you're a fucking appliance store. Let's get our goddamn like priorities in order. What are you trying to sell here? Jesus or a fucking like washing machine? So WTSA's customer base has steadily grown because of our integration of biblical principles in the conducting of our business. Somewhat like Smith Barney's motto from yesteryear, we make money the old-fashioned way. We earn it. At WTSA, we manage our business the old-fashioned way. We provide our customers quality service and reliable products at affordable prices, yet without omitting the customer's most important expectation, integrity. We service LG Appliances, another brand. I love it. Oh, I was right. Upstate South Carolina. Oh, I think I creamed a little, dude. I was right. My geography ain't half bad, dude. I noticed parts of the U.S. So I love how it goes from like we sell children's book that helps you cope with the death of loved ones, fucking biblical practices, and then appliances. We service everything. Like it's just everywhere. As long as they do the appliance job just right, then guess what? I really don't care. You could be a Satanist for all I care. As long as you get my job done, I'm all good, brother. That being said, let's back out and go somewhere else. Ladies and gentlemen, that was another episode of Dank Web Browsing, Deep Web Browsing, Dark Web Browsing, the part of the week where we take a look at that danker side of the internet. So ladies and gentlemen, what have we seen today? Lots of stuff about Ayla Mouse, the greatest appliance store that I've ever probably seen in the world. And you know, just a whole general rigmarole of everything, dude. We've seen Solarians even mentioned. Everything has happened today. All the randomness. It's really a chill night. I'm getting kind of tired, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta hit the bed. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll enjoy editing this when I wake up. I'll get to really gauge what the fuck I was talking about once I have a little bit more sleep in the system. That being said, though, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Just like if you dislike it. I am out.